I understand that in this economy, people are trying to cut corners, save money, but also look out for their assets and their loved ones. And so we'll get this question from time to time. If I make my own will, it holds up in court. My answer, like every good lawyer's answer will be, is it depends. So a lot of people have taken to downloading wills online or writing them out themselves. I've seen people going to notaries to have them prepare wills for them. Will say that they will do your will for you. And when I say it depends on a number of factors. One, is the will that you had prepared, either yourself or by a non-lawyer, does it comply with the current state law where you reside or where your property is located? A lot of people don't look into that. And so they will have a will prepared that misses some of the requirements of their state. So that's one concern. Another concern that I see that I run into is people will download a will online, fill it out, never sign it, never have it notarized, never have it witnessed. And then their loved ones come to us and say, hey, I found this will. And the will has no signature, nothing. And we have to tell their loved ones, we can't use this. So when you have a will prepared, you need to make sure it is signed in front of two witnesses. Now we're talking about Texas law, not talking about what they do in other states. That's why you need to make sure you're following the laws in your state. And you need to make sure it's notarized. That is a huge issue because if that wasn't done, the court is likely to reject that will. And then now your loved ones are having to start from scratch and go through what we call an intestate probate, meaning that there was no will. There was no valid will. I think the best and safest thing to do is to contact an estate planning attorney and tell them what your needs and wishes are and ask them to prepare a will for you. It is not nearly as expensive as you think, especially if you are very simple in your request. Maybe you just say everything to my kids in equal shares. That can be done very quickly and for a lower cost. And I am a firm believer that everyone deserves estate planning.